I'll tell you what, it's Drag Illustrated. It's the World Door Slammer Nationals. It's Orlando, Florida. It's got great cloud cover. I'm going to tell you what, if you ain't in the stands and you're at home watching this, it doesn't matter. This is going to happen. Unbelievable. $75,000 on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back, strap in, don't go anywhere.
What's up, everybody? It's your man Sam here from Outlaw Performance ENT with day 3 but day 2 recap. Here with Nate. We said it. I don't know if we jinxed ourselves or what, but we said it. Records were going to be broken. It happened last night in qualifications. Just what are you thinking going into eliminations today?
I think we might see even more records being set or at least matched. I think we have similar weather conditions as we had yesterday. Like you said, we had records set in Pro Stock and Pro Mod. So as these racers are going after that 75,000 in Pro Stock and 50,000 in Pro Mod, I think they're gonna be chasing those record numbers again.
And so I haven't talked about it much, but $75,000, like 75,000 smackaroos, sitting right here, going in someone's hand.
That's right. Yeah. The Pro Stock racers haven't raced for this kind of money at one race in quite some time, so they're all excited about it. We're doing some unique things with the race format. They're going to draw, rather than going based off of qualifying 1 versus 16, they're going to draw chips before first round, and so these guys aren't going to know who they're racing first round until about 30 minutes before they strap in. So
yeah, and that's the beauty of it. And like when talking to racers here this weekend, everybody said, you know, it's so unique because there's no extra cameras other than the media people that are here. If you mess up, if you make a mistake, you go back into the pits and it's okay. It's a relaxed atmosphere. And that's one thing that I noticed even with, talking with you guys and meeting you guys in Colorado last year. Yeah, it's a big race. Yeah, it has big stakes, but it's so relaxed. It's a people's atmosphere. It's more for the fans to enjoy and see what these guys and girls really go through on a normal, everyday basis.
Yeah, and everyone here is here for the right reasons. The sponsors are here because they want to help out the racers and support the racers who have purchased their products, whether it's C-Tech manufacturing toolboxes and pit equipment, or Flying E Motorsports motorhomes, or Jake's parts. They're all wanting to support the racers. The race promoters at Drag Illustrated here, we're all doing this because we appreciate what the Pro Mod and Pro Stock racers do.
And I know it's maybe a little awkward for you. You're not usually in front of the camera, but for me, I want to get a different atmosphere. Everyone sees JT, everyone sees Wes. Once in a while you see Luke, but it's totally different because when you're flipping through that magazine, or if you're looking at it online, or you're looking at a press release, that's coming from you. So for me, I just want to get those different angles. And so, like from your standpoint, writing these stories and giving people this information day in and day out, how do you feel knowing that, like, hey, I'm a part of history. I'm making history by the past.
It's really cool. That's one thing that a lot of people might not realize is that when Drag Illustrated, our name is on a race like the World Series of Pro Mod or the World Door Slammer Nationals, we're not just sponsoring a race. We're not just branding it. We're the ones putting on the race. Wes, he's out running around doing whatever it takes to get the race going. The guys who are designing the magazine or writing stories, they're out hanging banners and doing whatever needs to be done. So it's really cool to most of the time we're writing about the races and covering the races, and now we get to be the ones that give everyone else a race to read about.
So going in, can you give us the order and just give us like the top 3, top 5 in Pro Stock and Pro Mod right now?
Sure. So Pro Stock, the number 1 qualifier is Matt Hartford. He set the EFI record for Pro Stock, 6:46, and then going on down the list, side by side with him, Aaron Stanfield also laid down a 6:46 last night, and then in third is Erica Enders with the Elite team. And then over in Pro Mod, Justin Vaughn really shocked the world with his 562. That is, it's quicker than the current NHRA Pro Mod record. Pro Charger, he ran it with the Pro Charger card. That's a new combination for NHRA legal Pro Mod this year, so that was a new record. And then down below him you have Jason Scruggs with the 565. Great number for those guys. They're fairly new to Pro Mod. You know, he's a big Pro Extreme racer, and it's cool to see them doing well in Pro Mod. And then in third is Alex Laughlin, who is actually the only guy here who's running double duty. He's running Pro Stock and Pro Mod, so he has the pretty good shot at the double up today.
So one last question for you here, and if you guys haven't noticed, these are the trophies that they're giving away. Pretty badass. But one last question here. What is that partnership and that team atmosphere with Drag Illustrated and Elite? Because you guys, like, when you guys roll in, it's not just Drag Illustrated then Elite. Like, Elite rolls in big numbers. Like, they're probably, I think they've got probably about 40 people here, to be honest.
Yeah,
but then you guys are one big family, one big team. So what is that, you know, partnership really like? Because a lot of people see it and they're like, oh, are they just really cool friends? Are they fans? But no, it's actually a partnership.
Yeah, it really is. Wes Buck, the founder of Drag Illustrated, and Richard Freeman, the team owner at Elite Motorsports, they really got to talking a couple years ago and started working together on some things and realized that they work very well together, have a lot of complementary skills and traits that lend well to projects like this. So they got together at the PRI show 2 or 3 months ago, really, and started talking about putting on a race like this. And here we are, a little over 80 days later, and it's reality, and we're going into race day. So
yeah, we're going into the record book day. Thank you for your time. Thank you for everything you guys and Drag Illustrated has done for me. But what are your predictions? One final time. What are your predictions going in to eliminations on a Sunday morning?
It's tough to say. With all the cars that are in play, really any of the cars in the field have a chance at winning. Both fields are incredibly close right now. It's really tough to say. I think the Pro Charger cars in Pro Mod are really looking strong. I think the weather conditions are looking good for them today. I wouldn't count out Stevie Fast Jackson, obviously defending world champion in NHRA Pro Mod. Over in Pro Stock, obviously all the elite cars are very strong. Eric Enders, Jake Coughlin. They, like you said earlier, they have a whole fleet out here, so you know, it's definitely going to be interesting.
All right, well, it's your man Sam. Outlaw Performance ENT. Check us out on Instagram and check us out on YouTube and Facebook. If you guys haven't already, go over and subscribe to Drag Illustrated Magazine. If you're not here, I'm sorry. Like, I have no other words, but I'm sorry that you're not here. So mark it on your calendar. But these are our predictions going into eliminations on Sunday morning. Until next time, y'all, signing out.